I've just finished my first stint watching these 2026 F1 cars in action. It's fascinating to see just how different they are to their predecessors in the ground effect era. The simplest way I can describe it is they look a bit more like proper racing cars. You can see they're a bit smaller, you can see that they're a little bit more responsive on the front end, but they're difficult, they're challenging in a different way. They're catching drivers out more than I thought they would. I was watching at the slow turn 10, that's where you have the fast turn 9 left-hander that then gets tighter and slower and the track falls away into turn 10 itself. It's brilliant because it tests the car's capabilities under braking. You get to see individual car traits, but also that sort of overall car trait performance behaviour. The ground effect era is really tough watching the cars here. They looked slow, they looked cumbersome, they looked heavy, they looked like they were struggling to get around the corner. Here, they're struggling in a different way, being challenged in a different way, seeing pretty much every car is locked up, even from the favourite Mercedes to expected backmarker Cadillacs, in lots of lockups, front and also rear. Didn't see that really with the ground effect cars. The car moving around as drivers really attack the braking. Heard something interesting, which is a couple of cars, Verstappen in the Red Bull, Bortoleto in the Audi, downshifting one more gear than others. You can hear it first of all, but you can also see it. The car squirming just a little bit as it gets to the apex with that extra downshift, and then obviously an earlier upshift off the corner, louder through and off the corner as a result. I presume that's down to the different energy recovery demands, the way that drivers and teams are trying different things through this test to see what works and what doesn't. It's really early on, so I'm not reading too much into how good or bad certain cars look. It's just fascinating to get an early glimpse of how these cars are really behaving.